What's up, YouTube? Chase Bristow, the Horny Homemaker here. I did not go live. I said I was gonna go live yesterday at 7 p.m., but I was too damn tired. I'm still recovering from that long ass walk through God knows what. Um, I am recovered just enough to go to the grocery store and back, which is a 10-minute walk. And, I will be very, very busy coming very, very soon because you're looking at a veteran employee of Spirit Halloween. So I've got my applications out there and I'm waiting on a call on Wednesday. I had my interview yesterday. It went amazingly as usual because, who wouldn't want somebody who's been with the business, been with a temporary store since 2008, who's loyal and devoted like me? I'm just doing this video because if anyone out there is religious, that's fine. If you believe in Jesus, if you go to church, you do you. But I was walking down the street, walking down an alleyway, because I avoid people. I avoid human interactions because I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'll be friendly with you as long as you don't cross any lines. But I'm going to avoid human interaction as much as I possibly can because I get plenty of that when I work retail. I don't need it on my time off. And there's certain categories of people that I cannot stand to be around at all. And I may lose some subscribers over this. I may get some hate and backlash over this, but it's a matter of you're not the only one on earth. I'm not the only one on earth. You have your beliefs. I have my beliefs. You live the way you want. I live the way I want. At the end of the day, we only have ourselves to answer to. That being said, there's pot smokers who smoke their blunts out in public. That shit stinks. Get that fucking shit back into your house. Stink up your goddamn house. Stink up your fucking apartment. Or the dumpster that you came out of. And if you're homeless, I would strongly recommend that you get a fucking place to live before you worry about rolling your next blunt, because that shit costs money. Gee, think of all the money you could have been saving for that apartment. You could have had your apartment by now, but you're sitting there smoking all your blunts out there. And then you have those people who think rap music is the best music out there. I'm sorry, rap is an acronym. I'm autistic, so I can say this. Retards attempting poetry. Rap. And if you're going to listen to it, fine. There's a little thing called headphones, earbuds. Roll your fucking windows up. Listen to it to where you can hear it. Play it in your house. Play it in your apartment. Don't let me hear that shit. Don't let me smell your weed. Don't let me hear your fucking rap music. I cannot stand either of them. Yes, when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll smoke a blunt myself. Will I like the smell? No. Will I like the taste? No. Will I like what it does? No. But I'll do it for 1,000 subscribers. Then you have your people who sit outside of convenience stores, gas stations, places that sell cigarettes and sit there. Hey, got an extra cigarette? I'll be the first to tell you. No, but the store that you're sitting in front of sells them by the pack. Go inside and buy one. They got plenty. And as far as extras, 20 came in this pack. Thank God I quit that. Now, well, I didn't quit. I just, once in a blue moon, I'll have one in my bathroom, but that's about it. Otherwise, I'll stick to my vapes. And if somebody goes the extra mile and asks me if they can hit my vape, I'll just look at them with and turn. Wouldn't that be a little bit gay, considering I just sucked a dick 35 minutes ago? You don't want to know where my mouth has been otherwise. And then you have people begging for money, which is exactly why I don't carry my spare change around. Or if I do find money laying on the ground, I put it up in here. I don't do cash anymore. And the third, well, this is where story time comes in. Because I was walking down the alley, and this old lady comes up and Jesus loves you, Jesus loves you. I looked at her, I said, you keep your beliefs to yourself. She's like, but you should believe in Jesus, you should pray. I said, listen, bitch, did I tell you about the dick that I sucked last night? Did I tell you the man was 70 years old and didn't need a Viagra? Did I tell you about me rolling my tongue all through that foreskin of his? She's like, well, what's your name? I said, Pazuzu. Got that from watching The Exorcist. She's like, oh, don't do that. I said, you know what? Just because you told me don't do that, I'm going to go home. I'm going to get on Adam for Adam. I don't give a fuck how exhausted I am. I'm going to find a dick just because you told me not to. My mom couldn't keep me away from the dick, and neither can you. And I told her, I said, you may have experienced the risen cross, and your whole life may have changed, but guess what? I was part of that. But I experienced the risen dick, and now my whole life has changed. And I like the taste of dick because I can't taste Jesus. I can taste his juice when it comes to some man meat. And on that note, she sped off. I have a tendency to make the religious people so uncomfortable they can't even preach their shit. Bottom line is, you believe what you believe, you live how you live. But don't try to force it down my throat, because the only thing I want down my throat is a nice dick. Don't call me a liar or a motherfucker either. I'm a fatherfucker and a faggot. I'd rather be called a faggot. God knows I suck a lot of dicks to earn it. You don't like it? Tough shit. Tough titties. Go live your life. Do what the fuck you want to do, but don't try to enforce it on others. The only beliefs that I will have enforced on me is the law. Now, I'll be a law-abiding citizen, but I'm not going to be a belief-abiding citizen. Fuck all that shit. And sometimes I'll even go outside that realm because, yes, I've done some drugs in my past. Yeah, you do you, I'll do me, and when we're done doing ourselves, we'll meet up for coffee or something. But you're not gonna shove that shit down my throat. None of it. If I have to experience your rap music, your religious bullshit, or the smell of your weed, we're gonna have some problems. Now, if you can live your life without forcing all that shit down people's nostrils and their throats and their eardrums, you're a good person. Thank you for keeping your shit to yourself and not forcing others to experience it. You don't seem, well, once in a while I'll dance down the street to some Mamma Mia. But It's not like people can hear it. It's on my phone. It's at a reasonable volume, so only I can hear it. But sometimes I do carry a Bluetooth speaker with me when I have somebody sitting there waiting for a bus or a train and they play some rap music. I'll start playing the gayest shit I can find. So, I combat. I fight fire with fire. Anyway, keep your beliefs to yourself. And I'm going to watch something on TV, probably some Three's Company, and continue my little recovery from yesterday and the night before. I was soaked from sweating and the sprinklers and the fountains all the way from 5 p.m. to... No, I was soaked long before that. I left here around 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. 2 o'clock in the afternoon I left on Friday, and I didn't get back until after 9 o'clock yesterday morning. And it was ungodly hot. I was sweating my ass off with the clothes I had on. I haven't even had a chance to... Well, I've had the chance, but I haven't even put my clothes away. There they all are. They're just laid out. I haven't had the strength. But probably Friday will go live. Most likely. Don't bet on it, don't count on it, but if I'm feeling up to par, we'll do our usual live stream Friday night. Providing I haven't... I've got to put together... I probably will be putting together this Halloween store. So... I am tired. I've taken a couple Bellatorian. Oh, God. I'm probably going to listen to my Reddit stories. I don't know why, but Reddit stories help me sleep. After I, hell, when I was sleeping, when I was at the park in Florida, I started listening to that, and on my phone it helped me sleep. I guess because of being out there around people where park goers go, and living in a tent and then moving from the tent to a very quiet, secluded, abandoned golf course. You know, that really... It was so hard to sleep. I had to have my Reddit stories on at all times there. Just to hear people. I can't sleep. And even sitting here, if I wasn't talking right now and I just had to sit here in silence, it would raise my anxiety through the roof. I can't stand total silence because of sleeping outside around people all the time. Anyway, my home is a happy home. I just haven't had the strength to make it tidy. Good night, everybody. I know it's morning, but I'm still in recovery. God, when you're 34 years old, it's time to hang up the pneumatic boots. I can't do it like I used to. If it was 4 years ago, I would have been able to ace that walk. I've walked from Oklahoma City to Tulsa, but now I'm gonna walk right from this chair to that bed.